Lads. It just keeps happening. It just keeps happening. And like, this is an all-star weekend where I hope this is the last of these type of videos I have to make, because we saw last night. It was one of the most positive things. But then out of nowhere, of course, out of nowhere, this podcast clip ends up getting released. So basically, this is a podcast with, again, two one journalist who's fairly big in the old WNBA space, and another columnist for USA Today in Nancy Armour. And basically, I'm not going to play any of this, but essentially, they have said by Caitlin Clark not drafting Angel Reese, she's pandering to the worst of her fan base, and that by Caitlin Clark trading her coaches, she's actually basically that she agrees with the worst of her fan base because she traded Shara Reeve. Even though Fee wanted to play for Shara Reeve. It's as simple as that. Fee wanted to play for Shara Reeve. Like, it is absolutely crazy with some of these narratives. It is crazy with some of these narratives. And it is very much this clip. And in so many things is like, do I think Caitlin believes this? No. But I mean, she's not doing enough to stop it. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, the only thing Caitlin can do more to try stop the narrative is literally, and you know the way Marshawn Lynch was, the way he would respond to every question with, I'm just here so I don't get fined. That she has just this set response to every single question, where every single question is, I don't condone racism. Like, it literally, I mean this, I think she needs to get everything tattooed on all of her arms. She needs to get everything tattooed on all of her arms. And I think she needs Fuck Dave Portnoy tattooed on her arm as well. Otherwise, they won't believe it. And to be honest, let's be real, I don't even think that's enough. I don't even think that would be enough. I think for these people, Caitlin Clark would have to literally drop out of the league. But basically, to criticize her for not picking Angel Reese. I mean, Angel Reese was picked before Alyssa Thomas. Like, Angel Reese was picked so high. Like who could she have picked? She had one opportunity to pick Angel Reese, and she picked Gabby Williams. Oh, sorry, she didn't. I'm wrong. Did she? No, yeah, she did. She picked Gabby Williams. She had one opportunity to pick Angel Reese, and she chose Gabby Williams. Fee took Angel Reese so early. So you weren't even there. You were not even there for like on the board the majority of the time. And either way, does it matter? Does it matter? Like, at the end of the day, the All-Star game, it's going to be fun. The vibes are good. And now apparently it's Caitlin Clark's not doing enough to end racism. I'm sorry, she can't do it. She can't do it. Like, and then the scariest thing is the implication that she believes what the worst of her fan base believes. I'm sorry, nobody does. In reality, we live in a world 95% of the people are grand. 95% of the people, regardless of what way they're leaning, are decent people at the end of the day. It's funny. Like, it literally is. Like, it's the 5% of people on every side, by the way. A bad person on one side and a bad person on the other side is still a bad person. But, like, this won't ever end. This won't ever end. Like, it's ridiculous. They need to build more unity. And it says nobody cares the All-Star game. They attack Clark for trading coaches. And they literally said, it's Caitlin's fault for trading Shara Reeve, even though it was Fee's idea. Like, this is crazy. Literally, they were like, they played the worst devil's advocate. And they played the devil's advocate and tried to make the argument that Caitlin Clark is a racist who's pushing all these narratives. They essentially played devil's advocate to make Caitlin Clark seem like the worst person in the world. And I'm sorry, that's irresponsible. That's absolutely irresponsible from the actual media. It would be irresponsible if I did that, and I'm a guy who talks into a microphone. That would be irresponsible. It's so irresponsible from the media. It is so irresponsible. You need to be careful with the information. It's extremely dangerous for Clark to continue to be to find the hatred and animosity she gets. And I mean this. Like, throughout this clip, there was like every single thing they suggested. They were like, well, trading the coach is a really bad look overall, even though it was Fee's idea. And it's like, even though I don't think she believes in that, even though it is tough. A 23-year-old shouldn't have this, but she should. Like, it's literally, this entire clip is two journalists playing devil's advocate to make Caitlin Clark seem bad. They literally say, they talk about it's essentially like talking about a hypothetical situation where Caitlin Clark is what the worst of the worst on the other side believe her to be. And they talk about that as if it's fact, whilst simultaneously saying that that's not the case. Like, it's a dangerous, dangerous narrative. Caitlin Clark has bad fans. Angel Reese has not bad fans. Every person has bad fans. Paige has bad fans. Angel has bad fans. Asia has bad fans. One of Angel's Asia's bad fans is one of her friends. Like, it is what it is. It is what it is. Like I've been told if I go to Windthirst to watch an Angel Reese game, I won't make it out alive. Like, I'm sorry. It's one of those things where I'm like, everyone has bad fans. It's not the responsibility of the players to police. Dumbasses. Not only did Caitlin not select Reese for the game, thereby allowing fire to continue rage votes, she fanned the flames of another alleged rivalry. Like, she's not even guilty by association. She's guilty. She's literally guilty by her picks. She is guilty by her picks. Like, is it not getting embarrassing at this stage? I mean that. Like, is it not getting embarrassing? Is it not getting embarrassing? And that's all I'm going to say. Like, is it not getting embarrassing? All of this. And all of these stuff, by the way, like, these are the type of things that are just completely irresponsible from journalists. And I mean this. I'm a guy who talks into a microphone. It would be irresponsible for me to be doing this. It would be irresponsible for me to be saying this. And imagine if it's something that's irresponsible for random people online to do. Of course it is even 100 times more irresponsible for media that are working for these, that are credentialed media that are actually there with the league. And like, to be acting like this as well. And look, I would hope all of this ends. At some stage, but it won't. Let's be real. And this is the scariest thing, is it is in fact more lucrative to talk about, to fan the flames of this than it is not to do. It is much more lucrative than it is to actually talk about the sport and actually talk about the positive things. But yeah, it is a pity. It is a pity, because I thought things were going to change this year. I thought that this was going to be a thing that lasted last year, and it would be a lot better because it's clear the players like Caitlin Clark and they don't absolutely hate Caitlin Clark. But I still believe the players don't. I still believe there's like there's it's resentment. I think that's mostly gone. I just think that the players are too chronically online. That's just my opinion. I think the players are too chronically online, and they're going to jump to whatever online narrative there is. And maybe it's a small minority of players, probably is a small minority of players. But that small minority of players that are chronically online, unfortunately, are the ones who are chronically online. So people are seeing it. Chronically online people see chronically online people around. But anyway, I'll see you guys.